Hey, blessed people, and welcome to Beginner Coloring with Amanda. I want to start out by saying thank you to all my followers. Thank you for reaching over the 100 mark. That is awesome. I'm so excited. I do want to apologize for being less than active the past few months. December, I had a lot of health issues. January, my husband had a lot of health issues, and it's just been trying to catch up and trying to get things back in order and trying to get to where I can record and can get back to my collection videos and back to doing some tutorials and some color alongs and things like that. So I do want to thank each and every one of you for being patient and for still following me and for liking my photos and my pictures that I put up on Instagram and Facebook. The love is greatly appreciated, and I just want to thank you all for that. What I'm going to start out doing is I'm going to start a collection video of my books, everything from today forth, or from April 1st forth. I'm going to show all of my collection plus all of my color pages. I have a starting point of my collection. And so anything that you see that I'm flipping through on, if you want a complete flip through, just let me know in the comments and I'll be more than happy to do a complete flip through for you. If you see any books that you like, that you have, that I have, and you want to do a color along, just let me know. I'm on Instagram with Beginner Coloring with Amanda, as well as you can hit me up below this in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to do a color along or a buddy color with you as well. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and get started with the A's that I have. I didn't really like the big books that George G. Woodrow put out, but I did find this little mini book at the local dollar store, and I really liked the size of it for going to the doctor's or for putting it in my purse and being able to carry it on the go, so I did pick it up. I think maybe the pictures are a little less intimidating versus the bigger pictures that was in the books. So I do like this one. I love that leopard. It's so pretty. Of course, you gotta have Lulu Mayo's Million Sloths or Million Dogs, or one or two of her millions of books that she has out. So this is the Million of Sloths. And it's certainly a really cute book. I like that it has the black backgrounds and the color backgrounds in it. Just a happy, cute book with simple images, or they've got the more complicated images. Oh, that's cute. And you'll see a lot of these books I haven't colored in. But a lot of them I have more toward the end of the collection is the ones that you'll see that I've colored in so much. So I really got to start doing more coloring, and getting into getting some of these done. I've yet to ever complete a completed book, so I do want to do that this year. And then I also want to start doing the coloring book bag for each month, and pulling out some of these books that I haven't ever colored in and getting some of these pages colored. I have plenty of beautiful books. Some of them are intimidating and I don't color in them, and some of them I forget what I have, to be honest. So this is the Million of Dogs by Lulu Mayo. paper quality is very good with this. It's kind of on the thicker side. The only thing is it is double-sided, but it would be good for gel pens or pencils. Not sure that I would use alcohol markers in it because it probably would bleed through to the next page. So that's her Millions of Dogs. I'm so sorry I hit the camera. This is the Millions of Unicorns. Next up is a Above and Beneath the Ocean, Create Your World. I'm not sure that this has an illustrator listed. It might say on the back. It doesn't say on the back either. Let's see. It's a New Holland Publisher book. It doesn't say who the illustrator is. But this is a really beautiful book. It's got really thick pages in it. And it just has some overall detailed pictures as well as some just larger pictures that would be good for background, to work on your background techniques on. That one's pretty. Alright. Next up is Chris Carver's Animal Odyssey. This is the only book of his that I have. I did have his tattoo book, but it wasn't something that interests me. I really like this one. I like the designs that's in it. I really like this one. I've been meaning to color it. I just haven't colored it yet. Matter of fact, I'm going to flag it because I keep forgetting that it's in here. Being this month is April Animal Month, it would be a good month to color some of these animal pictures for the hashtag April Animals. Next up is Amazing Grace. This is a book that has the lyrics to the song in it throughout the book, along with images to color. I love the images in this book as far as how it goes along with the song. It's got good imagery to it. Next up is Crayola's Art with Edge. Say What, Bold and Fearless. And this just has words on it. Creative words. Oh. Next up is Art with Edge. Supervillains. I like how these are single-sided and they have pretty thick quality paper. So you would be able to use alcohol markers if you wanted to. Mine is starting to come apart. That's the only thing, is this is a glued book and it comes apart at the seams. Next up is Art with Edge, the Fantasy Beast version. And again, this book does the same thing. It comes out at the edges because it is glued. It makes it really hard to flip through when the pages are coming out. Next up is Art with Edge, Get Surreal. Then we have All Things Bright and Beautiful. This is another one that's based off a Christian hymn that has the verses, the words within the book to the song, and it has images portrayed throughout the book. Next up is Paint with Water book, Painting Puppies. This is just a really thin book that is a paint watercolor book, but it's just so cute that I couldn't pass it up. This has little cute pictures that you color with, of course, like a brush pen. Next up is Magical Designs coloring book. All you need is love. 48 mandolins for you to color and enjoy. By Katie Darden. I received this book for a contest that I entered. And it has pretty good paper. It feels like it's Amazon paper, but it just has a lot of mandolins in it. Next up is Adult Coloring Book. Treasuring. 110 illustrations from 55 artists. Of course, this is on Amazon paper. They are single-sided, so you could use markers or alcohol pens, whatever you wanted to use. Well, I'm trying to get a sticker out and it's not wanting to cooperate with me. And it does tell you in the back of the book who illustrated each picture. This is the Treasury 2 book, 130 illustrations from 70 artists. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in the back. It shows the index of authors, artists, and who colored what pages. So if you're wondering, you see a page that you like and you wonder, hey, who colored that? You can look in the back of the book and find it and know who colored it and see if you like any of their other books. Oh, I knew it was going to do that. Lots and lots of pictures. Next up is the Creative Haven Animal Woodcut Designs by Tim Foley. This is such a beautiful book. I've not had it that long. I went on a 60-day no spinning spree at the first of the year, so I haven't been able to buy books except for about a month now that I've been able to buy them. So, my collection didn't grow a whole lot during that time, but it did grow a little with Happy Mail and friends and family and things like that. Next up is Creative Haven Artistic Animal Patterns. I don't have the whole book. This is just a book that somebody gave me. Stuff is Adorable Animals by Benson. This is a Benson collection book. Then we have Amazing Grace, another Benson book. I want to wish you all a happy Easter. Tomorrow is Easter. Well, I guess it will be today because that's when I'll post this. Next up is another Benson book, America's Advanced Coloring. Next up is Above All Love Each Other Deeply, a Christian coloring book by Amanda Neal. Then we have an advanced coloring book by Benson. Next up is Astro Inklings by Tanya Bond. Sorry guys, I had to get a drink. Next up is Annie's Coloring Pages 2. This is a book that someone gave me, so the whole book's not here. But it does have some cute pictures remaining. Next up is Creative Coloring Animals by Design Originals. Then we have Kick Back and Color by Number Animals to Music by Landau. Of course, this is very thin paper. This is just a little dollar book that I picked up. But they are one-sided, so you could take them out or put something behind them and do a marker if you wanted to. Next up is Roger Tory Peterson's A Field Guide to Wildflowers coloring book. Then we have Animal Friends, and there are some color, and this is by Filippo Cardo, and there are some pages in here that I have colored. Called Butterflies. Next up is a Benson book, Adult Coloring Tattoos, Rewind and Reset. And this is, again, a thin book. You wouldn't want to use markers because it would mess up the next page. And decolor that one. Then we have A Walk in the Garden by Jeanette Meadow. Alright, and that's the collection for my A's. I think I'm going to stop it there and then start the next video with B's. But I do hope that you enjoyed that video. That again is all my A collection, including the books that I've not colored in and the books that I have colored in. There may be a couple of books not showing because I do have some pulled into the basket for my April coloring book collection basket to color in book bag, but I'll show you those two at the end of the video. But I'm just doing my A's and going in order to B, C, D, and pulling the books that I want to color in for the month. So again, guys, I thank you for having 100 subscribers. I thank you that you've been patient with me when I've not been able to post videos due to illnesses. And Lord, I thank you for always being there. Again, I thank you for watching today, Lord, and I hope that you have a great rest of the week, and I will see you on the next episode. Be safe and have a blessed rest of the week.